Yes, it's Gunther Kaltenhauser from BRAWO System. A warm welcome to you to our presentation of the so-called AIRBAGLINER, a new calibration hose which suits perfectly well to the BRAWO liner. The installation is generally more or less the same like you know from other calibration hoses. And therefore, we already started with the impregnation of the liner, which is done. It's the BRAWO liner 3D DN100 impregnated with BRAWO 1 with epoxy resin. And now my colleagues from the technical department, which I would like to introduce you as well. Niels Janskowski is with me and Benjamin Schwambach. They will install the liner today, and they already started with the process. And this is what we will do right away. We will describe the process parallel, and then after the installation, during the hardening process, when the steam will harden the liner, we will start to discuss the technology a little bit more. Behind the scenes, Leon and Catherine help us today, and Leon will come with a camera a little bit closer to the installation. So you see here already the AIRBAGLINER, and inside of this AIRBAGLINER, which is the calibration hose, is the already impregnated BRAWO liner. Before the installation, you have to turn around the AIRBAGLINER once, and after this you can pull the BRAWO liner through the AIRBAGLINER and do the process like you do it with other calibration hoses, as I already said. Niels is now installing the steam sleeve. Thank you very much. The steam sleeve, yeah. This is necessary to have an opening at the end of the liner and the system, because while doing the hardening process with steam, you need to have an opening so the steam is able to get out of the liner again at the end of the liner. And this is the normal way with every calibration hose. So you see the AIRBAGLINER is white in color. It's translucent, and therefore you can use it also for light curing. Yeah, you can use the AIRBAGLINER for environmental curing, for ambient curing, for steam curing, for water curing, hot water curing, and also for light curing. Now the steam sluice is connected, and after the connection, as normal, it will be saved, and then the installation can start. Some more info of this AIRBAGLINER. It's a double weave fabric, yeah, a special fabric which leads to the technical properties, high flexibility, and therefore it's very, very good in connection with BRAWO liner to do complicated zero geometries, to do diameter changes, to rehabilitate through bends, and so on. As I said, the system is limited translucent, but you can use light curing as well. You just then have to reduce the curing speed down to 50% of the normal speed, and we don't recommend, while using the light curing system, to use it when you have diameter changes. But today we show you the ideal combination: BRAWO liner, AIRBAGLINER, and steam curing. And this is, from our point of view, beside the water curing, the ideal combination for this calibration hose. The calibration hose is coated with silicone on one side only. This leads to this flexibility. The available lengths are 100 meters. And beside the flexibility, it's heatable up to 100 degrees Celsius. And this leads to a faster curing process so we can speed up the steam curing and also the water hardening. Diameter range of the airbag liner suits perfectly well to the BRAWO liner portfolio. So from DN50 to DN300, the airbag liner is available. And by the way, we have it already on stock, so we can deliver it and supply you a SEP if you want to have this product. The pressure resistance is also a specialty of the airbag liner. This is up to maximum 2 bar is the pressure resistance. Okay, now we are close to the installation. Benjamin connects the liner with the end of the connector, and then the liner will be inverted like normal with our BRAWO pressure drum. By the way, if you have questions in between, you can use our chat function. So just write your questions down, send the questions to us, and then we will discuss them right away. Okay. Yeah, we can start.
So maybe short before. So what we do today is one of the difficult installations. We're starting with 100 or 4-inch pipes and going up to 150. And we blow the liner with the calibration house. So that means normally we need round about 0.4 bars. Today we can show you we need less pressure to install the airbag liner and the liner together. So maybe this is one thing I recommend on this product.
Okay, so let's get it started. Installation is like normal, but you will see, I think you will get a feeling for the flexibility of this airbag liner as well. It has a great advantage because you can use all the advantages of BRAWO liner while using the airbag liner. So together with the calibration hose, you are still able to do multiple bends without big wrinkles, and to do to have a really good rehabilitation result also in the area of diameter changes, for example. So smoothly, the airbag liner goes through this complex pipe system, roughly 5 meters, as Niels already said, DN100 to 150. And soon it will come to the end of the pipe system. Yeah, there it is. And you see, as usual with calibration hose, the liner ends at the end of the pipe and the calibration hose goes through. You can hear that we use steam hardening, and we will cover the end of the liner now just to reduce yeah, the loudness of the steam. Okay, so now the system will be heated up. With our BRAWO steam generator 50 UL. Niels, what do we do?
Well, first of all, we have airflow with our steam sleeve. So normally we go up to 0.3 bars roundabout in the system. And when we just reach our air level, we just only fill up the system with a little bit steam. We go up to around about 100 degrees. That means, yeah, we're just taking a BRAWO 1. And with 100 degrees, we reduce the curing time around about 20 minutes. Today, maybe a little bit faster because we have no cold earth around the pipe. So, yeah.
You can use the airbag liner 6 times, so more or less double in comparison to other calibration hoses, which is another advantage while having the airbag liner on site. So the steam is now heated up, and as Niels said, roughly 100 degrees will be the temperature, and then the hardening process will start. And I think roughly 50 minutes later, we will see the result, which we will show you later on. So as I said, we have this airbag liner on stock, but of course you can also do an on-site training. So if you want to see the airbag liner on-site, our technicians will help you there while getting experiences with this new product. Yeah, at the end of the liner, you can see the hot steam, which goes through the steam sluice. Yeah, pressure is roughly 0.4 bar. You can see it on the manometer here at the pressure drum. As usual with BRAWO liner, quite low pressure. Okay, Niels, can we discuss the calibration hoses and the differences? So, yeah, here you see our classical calibration hose, which is used for steam and hot water curing. And Niels, what properties does this classical calibration hose have?
The thing is, this calibration house is strong that we can hold the temperature and the pressure. And also we have some stitches here, what it makes a little bit stiff to install it around bends.
Just a second, Niels. Would you say with this calibration hose, this kind of pipe system is hard to renovate, or is it possible? What disadvantages, what advantages do you have with this kind of calibration hose?
It works, but it's, yeah, I think one of the difficult things what we can do with in combination with calibration house and the liner, and yeah, with the stitches, it's hard to install. We need a high pressure to install exactly the same pipe. So it's near about 0.7 what we need during the immersion time. And today we do this with around about 0.3. So it's different, yeah.
Thank you. Okay, this is a airbag liner. Am I right?
Also, we see there's no inside. It's really, really smooth, and so we have no stitches inside, and the material is, I would say, high flexible. So yeah, it's quite easy to install it, and also we have the strongness to get inside with the steam with around about 100 degrees, and we can hold the pressure also. So it's a combination between our two old calibration house. So we have a smooth one and it's a really strong one in one calibration house. So, yeah.
And we can do every hardening method, as I said, with this. And you tested this already, right?
Exactly.
What about light curing and this translucent calibration hose? What do we have?
It works also, but we have to reduce the speed down to the half of the back pulling speed. And also we cannot use it when we have 3 dimensions, because you have more material in the DM100 pipe. So that means you have like 2 or 3 kinds like this, and the light is not coming.
So a couple of layers. And therefore the light is going, it's difficult to get the light through this multiple layers, yeah? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, to use an end cap or something like that for this kind of situation.
Okay, thank you. And what can we say about this steam generator? You know, BRAWO Tech is one of our brands. We produce machines here at BRAWO Systems. Beside our consumable product, BRAWO liner is of course the most important and the most famous one. But beside this, we have for all hardening methods also machinery, and this is Yeah, it's not absolutely new, but it's quite new. The BRAWO steam generator 50 UL. What about this, Niels?
Yeah, it's a smaller machine than our old one, so the weight is also less. We have around about 50 kilos, but for two persons, it's no problem to pull it some stairs up. And also we have a 20 liters water tank inside, 20 liter diesel tank inside, and we only need 230 volts of electricity, what means we can use it everywhere. And also the machine works quite simple. We just start it when we connect the water on it, and the machine controls the water level and the steam level by itself. And when something happens, you get an acoustic signal. That means maybe your water is empty or something like that. And yeah, you hear it on the job site. It's quite easy, and you can use it nearby everywhere.
Okay, thank you. So what about the chat? No questions? Then we did this show tomorrow, this morning. Tomorrow we won't do it again, but this morning we did it and we had some questions, and I just want to give you what was asked in the German session. So one question was, is this the BRAWOliner HT? And is it the HT?
No.
So what is it?
We're using today, the situation is for pipes in the earth ground. So there we have not to use an HT resin or an HT liner because we're using the standard BRAWO 1. And also the problem is under the earth, just the foil with the steam. So we're using today calibration house, and there is no problem to using a standard liner with the standard resin. So yeah.
So you can use all BRAWO liners, and it doesn't matter if it's BRAWOliner or BRAWOliner HT. And another question was the length. Is the length limited? How much is possible?
So in the in-house section, the vertical pipes, we have normally no problems with the steam because we have a warmer area there. We have no problems with the condensation. Under the earth, yeah, there's some cold areas where you have maybe some problems with the condensation, and that means it's around about 15 meters, 20 meters roundabout. That is the section for steam under the earth.
Thank you. Any more questions from your side? As I said, you can use the chat function. Okay. What about the hardening process? How long did we already harden the liner? 5 minutes? Okay. The glove test. No, we can do a little bit longer, Niels. We can discuss your experience on site if you want to. When I have it right in mind, please come over to me. We did roughly 50 construction sites already. Am I right?
Yes.
And what was our experience there?
The experience was that we installed the liner quite smoother inside the pipe, and all the customers just quite happy because you have no problems with the back pulling. The installation is quite easier, and who knows, when you get a job site and you have everything, you cool down your liner and you will pull back the liner, the calibration house, and you stuck anywhere, and or you're losing the air pressure and you get what's the right word, like a harmonica. Yeah, you mean, I mean, that's what happens. That's at the calibration house inside the pipe, you have some problems because when you don't realize it at the beginning of this problem, it can take a long time. So, I see we have 2 minutes.
So in German, it's the Ziehharmonika effect. You have to Google this. We don't know the word in English yet. Okay, and when I reminded Niels told me about one construction site where we faced problems with these steam sloughs. So it wasn't really in the right position. What did we do there? And was it difficult or not?
We installed the calibration house already, and we just know that we have no airflow because I do something wrong on the end, on the nut. And it was quite easy because we reduced the pressure a little bit. We pull back the steam sleeve, just take the nut again, invert the liner, the calibration house, and starting the curing process.
So actually, we hadn't had this harmonica effect. Yeah. Okay, it was easier than this this other version, the red calibration was. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Now we're cooling down at the steam. We just give a cold airflow inside. On the job site, I just wait around about maybe 20 minutes. Today we will reduce this time a little bit to show you the pipe. And today we always do it like 5 minutes, 8 minutes, around about this.
Yeah, so the recommendation would be to do a longer cool down process on site. Today we will do it fast and dirty. Okay, no questions in the chat? Well, yeah, probably Niels, then your experience, how often do we have to work with open-end installation? And what do you think about that? Is it that difficult to have this open-end installation?
Difficult, which means on the...
sorry, is it that important to have the open-end installation?
For sure. When you have the installation from the manhole to the main pipe, and you don't want to cut something there, you have to use an open end. And that's around about 80% of all job sites. So I think it's a nice gift for every worker on a job site to use a calibration house like this, just to work easier and stress-free. Yeah, that's.
So in the past, it was quite difficult to do such difficult pipe situations and have at the end the same result which you have while using BRAWO without calibration hose. So more or less no wrinkles. And as Niels said, most of the laterals are unfortunately connected with small pipes like DN200, and there you have to use a big robot to cut the end of the liner if you don't use a calibration hose, and this are 80% of the situations. So that means it's now a big advantage with the airbag liner. By the way, the airbag liner was developed from our partner Bodenbender GmbH. It's a German retailer of our product. We have a friendship for more than 10 years now, and we came together because we have both the same idea of quality, and here we have the chance to do really, really good rehabilitation while using a calibration hose. Yeah. Okay, how's the situation of the hardening? Huh? Okay, this was the test which was done 20 years ago. Today we do it normally different, but anyway, we are flexible. Yeah, so this was just the noise protection to reduce the noise of the steam. Of course, you don't have to do this on site, and in 80% of the cases you can't do it on site. Okay, we pull the airbag liner back, and here you can see as well how easy it is. Exactly in that moment it happened. Huh? This is in German the Vorführ effect, presentation effect. Yeah. So how do you do that on site, Benjamin? Okay. Well, anyway, you have to probably go out a little bit and pull it in a couple of times, and then it will work on site as well. So now we pull it back. Yeah. And now you see, while seeing the wheel, how easy it is to get the airbag liner out of the system again. And I'm right, Niels, it was the second time we used it, yeah? We used the same like this morning, yeah? Okay, it was already the second time. We used the airbag liner today, and as I said, 6 times is possible, which leads to minimum double the times which you have with a normal calibration hose, where we recommend 2, maximum 3 times usage. Okay, that's it. Now we will loosen the liner, and I think later on, yeah, we will have a look into the end of the pipe. Leon, let's go to the end of the pipe. We will have a look there and have a look on the result. Okay, here you see end of the liner. There we want to have it. And now Niels will open the liner exactly at the close before the bend, and then we will have another look. So, we have a look. Okay, yeah, small wrinkles, but anyway, it would be much more if you would have used the old one, the old calibration hose. Okay, so again, the question: are there any questions in the chat? No, there aren't. So that's it. We needed less than half an hour. Yeah, as Niels said, normally on site we would have cooled down the liner a little bit longer. But anyway, I would say with all the circumstances and the work and the other circumstances you have here in the hall, you would be more effective on site and you wouldn't last longer than half an hour. Niels, what do you think with the old version? How long would you have needed with the old version?
I think we go in the old one, we go inside with 80 degrees roundabout, but we have a smaller airflow because we have mixing the steam a little bit more with air. And I think maybe 20, half hour longer.
Also more difficulties while installing and pulling back the calibration hose. Yeah, so probably you are able to reduce your time from 1 hour, for example, to half an hour. This is what you can do on site. If you order the airbag liner from us, it's on stock, as I said. And of course, Niels and Benjamin and the other colleagues from the technical department would be helpful on site if you want to have an experience and a first trial. Okay, if there are no questions, then thank you very much. It was a pleasure for us, for BRAWO Systems, to show you the new airbag liner today. And yeah, stay healthy. Goodbye. See you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks.